You three will take Lady Zhushan to the village of Zhen. Zhen. Just us three with the Lady Zhushan? We're to protect the lady? Jiangshi X Chapter 12, Entrusted. I'm going to do this differently. I haven't read this yet. I'm just going to read it and capture my reaction. And so, yeah, spoilers ahead more than likely, but I'm not just summarizing it. I'm reading as I go. Real reaction video to some degree, depending on if I react to it, really. Okay, the village of Zen is some 200 li from here, which is around 50 miles. It's a rugged trail, but if you keep a steady pace, you should arrive within 2 or 3 days. Julie, do you know the land around here? Yes. I've got my basic map in my head, I guess. Good. So they're looking for Li Kui, a medical alchemist there. He should guide you to the village of Zen. Okay. There's a smaller village at the base of a mountain where they're going to find this guy who's going to lead them to the village of Zen. I'm guessing the village of Zen is hidden, which would make sense if they're going there. All right. He is continuing to give them more instructions. I pray for your safety. It's them. They're coming. Get as far away as you can while I hold them back. But Master Konglun, there's so many of them and you'll be all on your own. You fools. What do you take me for? I won't accept concern from kids who haven't even started shaving yet. Well, this guy needs to shave a little bit. Don't just stand there. Yeah, I know. Good. Now that we've descended to the foot of the mountain, I can use a small amount of Dan Lee again. Okay, so he's out of the range of the effect of that totem or whatever, apparently. At least the full effect of it. They run off, and he is going to face down these Jiangshi, apparently. We, at least initially here, are going with Zhu Li and Zhao Hu and... man... I'm missing a name again. It's been too long. It took 2 weeks for this chapter to come out. It'll come back, or it'll show up. I'll get there. Anyone else have trouble with... I'm having a little trouble with the... I guess it's because this is more Chinese-based, and I'm familiar with that, but it's just reading it. I'm not familiar with reading it. But, like, Chinese movies, sure, but that's all... subtitles and stuff. So showing the layout of the different homes of the Baga Daoshi, which we learned about quite a while ago at this point, and the 8 directions from Shenshin village. In terms of terrain, the village of Zen might be the easiest to get to. This is Zhu Li, who knows this information. That's a cool little bit of explanation. If we can reach them, I know we'll be able to regroup. Zhao Hu's starting to think about what happened to his father there again for a moment. They continue on. Is this like they're seeing Shenshin village from a distance. That's what up on a mountain, and they're all getting very emotional. They're saying some kind of prayers or something here. They're thinking back to their training, basically, and yeah, they're just lamenting the whole situation. And Zhao, who thinks it's his fault. I'm the reason my father is... ... Why do I have to be so weak? I can't do anything. Why am I so useless? Why am I alive and my father is gone? I should have been the one to die. Yeah, this is taking like a real serious turn, and I get it. I don't know that I like how... yeah, it's just different for manga, for me at least. Most of them just blow past this stuff. There's a little bit of a moment. Here they're leaning into it, which is a little more realistic. But it also feels like they're leaning into it really hard. But this all just happened like moments ago. So I'm not sure you'd even have time, considering the situation, to sit here and do this right now. But maybe they've had a little more time traveling and they feel safer. I don't know. But it's appropriate. It's different. I don't know. It's hitting me a little different. Those were the only times he ever showed me his smile. Don't talk like that. Live so that you can make it to the village of Zen. Do it for everyone's sake. Yeah, absolutely. Like, get there, mourn there, get safe first, right? Easy to say. Tomb of 1,000 Kings. Zhushan Zhuanu. My son will find a way to protect her. Zhao, father still... Is that his father alive? I think so, still. Yeah, it is. He's like, and we've got the main bad guy whose name I don't remember, but we'll quickly capture those 3 young Daoshi, and the Shilei will be ours. Dun dun dun, and that's the end of the chapter. This is still, I don't know, I still really like it. It's got a different feel, which is good. That's a good thing. Nothing wrong with that. I hope it continues. Reading this on the actual Viz website, it is by the book. The emotionality is a little different for me, but maybe that's normal for somebody. Yeah, it feels like Naruto with Chinese vampires, kind of. The tragedy isn't over with yet. They're definitely turning his dad into a zombie. That's what I think. I think eventually they have to fight him as a Jiangshi, but maybe that's a little too obvious, right? Yeah, will the teacher survive? That's a good question, too. Oh, those are 10 coffins at the end. Are those the titular Jiangshi X? Interesting question. Sometimes these comments at the end of chapters in the on the actual website, I don't know how to get to the comments on the phone app, but the website seems to have this stuff. It will be very impressive for a group that has been in hiding for 1,000 years to have destroyed all 8 of the villages. True. We find out there's 8 villages other than the main central hub, which they've got, but so it isn't quite as enormous of a devastation or like a worldwide devastation consumption by the darkness at this point. It felt like maybe that was just happening, but that village felt like the whole world there at first, and now it's opening up. Anyway, see you next time. Like and subscribe. Peace.